Today's video is going to be about the ArkPro flashlight, and Olight did actually send this to me and asked me to do a review, but they're not telling me what to say or anything like that. They're not giving me any kind of compensation, not sending me any kind of money. They did send me the flashlight for free. Normally this runs about, I think, around $99 on Amazon. I did see it yesterday, I believe. Today is the 14th of December in 2025, and I think I saw it for $79. So 20 bucks off. It's actually a pretty good deal. So I'll put the link in the description in case you're interested. If you're great, I will get a little bit of a commission from Amazon. So if you do happen to purchase one off my link, I really do appreciate that. Every little bit helps the channel. You have seen other flashlights on my channel before, because I'm a huge flashlight guy. When somebody reaches out to me about flashlights, I can't say no. I just love them. Flashlight! Matter of fact, I've got one here. This is actually Husky. I actually purchased this one. But I actually love some, I got flashlights everywhere.
They are everywhere.
In the car, at work. They sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I've been using this every day at my work. I work at a pharmaceutical company. This is the silver, I believe they were calling it the silver. On the box it actually says silver graphite. So this is the silver graphite color. They do come in different colors. I'll try to put a picture of that up on the screen. Now you can't use this flashlight obviously for everyday carry and outdoor adventures and stuff like that. In the directions it says do not get it close to any kind of paper products and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So this ArkPro flashlight, it has a maximum output of 1500 lumens, and that is in the flood mode. So if you're in the flood mode, and 800 lumens in spot mode. So what I mean by that is there's actually a dial right here, and it goes from UV. It actually has a UV light as well. So it has a UV, and then it has a flood, and then spot. So it's pretty cool. So I have it locked out at currently. So basically what that means is you have to hold it down for like 2 seconds. The light will come on. So now I can turn it on and turn it up. So if you can see that, I'm gonna turn it up. You can turn it on. And then you just kind of hold it down and it goes bright, really, really bright, super bright. So, and then you can flip it over to spot mode, and you can see in spot mode, the beam got into a spot. So it goes from flood to spot, and I'm actually just kind of going back and forth from here to here. And it tells you, once you turn the flashlight off, it actually shows you on here, if you can see that, the little green buttons right there, it actually shows you how much charge you have. So if you can see that, you can turn it on, and it shows you a little green deal right there, see how much charge you have. It only stays on for a couple seconds, obviously. And then you have the ultraviolet light. So let me turn these down here. They have the ultraviolet light, so you can check for leaks. A lot of leak detection fluids have like a glow in the dark kind of thing, and then you can detect them with the UV light, or you can check currency. On the right hand side, you actually turn those lights off, and then you have a laser beam. So I am in my garage, and you can see the laser on the back wall, and I've got pretty bright lights here you can see on the tire of the car, and so it's got a really, really bright green laser. Now this flashlight has multiple modes, including moonlight, medium, high, and turbo, which is really, really cool. They You kind of just go back in between. You see it kind of, as you hold the button down, it gets brighter. Try not to blast you too much. So the beam distance goes up to 205 meters. I have seen some other ones when I was doing a little bit of research, and there was some of them said 245, but this one is listed in the pamphlet that came with it as 205 meters. You saw the UV light for checking leaks and currency and stuff like that. If you know of some other uses for UV light, I'd like to hear what you use a UV light for in your daily work and stuff like that. So let me know down in the comments. I'd really be interested to find out what you're using a UV light for and what I can use it for too as well. So it's pretty cool. The thing is constructed from durable aluminum, and it's hard anodized finish for scratch resistance. This thing is a tank. Now it does weigh, let me look at my notes here. So it's water resistant, IPX7 rated, impact resistance. It can withstand drops from 1.5 meters. Dimensions of this flashlight are 4.88 inches by 1.06 inches by 0.63 inches. And it does weigh 4.6. To me, that was the first thing that I noticed. It's a little heavier than some of the flashlights that I've seen and used. So I was like, man, that thing's got a little weight to it. And the only drawback that I would see to that would be when you're putting it on your hat. I wanted to show you a close-up of the belt clip. So I do have a baseball cap on now, so I'm going to try to see how heavy this is. So it is a little heavy, I have to say, but that's I guess the only drawback that I see. It's a little heavy, so when you put it on your hat, you definitely notice it. I wanted to show that to you as well. Like I said, it does stick out from your hat a little bit, but I don't think it's like I said, it's just a little heavy. You definitely notice it's there, where as compared to some of the other flashlights like this one here. This thing's a lot lighter, and you don't really, I still feel it, but this Husky flashlight, it's quite a bit lighter than that one. So it does weigh 4.06 ounces, which is 115 grams, according to my notes. And that's, of course, that's with the battery. Now, there's two ways of charging this flashlight. It comes with a supplied magnetic. It's got a USB-A on one side, and then it's got a magnetized piece right here. And so, but also, if you can see this right here, I got a metal cabinet, and that thing is on there pretty good. If you hit it pretty hard, it'll slide down. But I've used this at work, and it works really, really well. But I don't know how they do this, but I realize there's a pin in the center of this, and it clips onto this right here. Actually pulls on pretty good. I'm pulling it up, trying to pull it off. But then you plug your USB-A in, and I took it, when I took it to Galveston with me, I plugged it in, and it literally charged within like an hour and a half, fully charged an hour and a half. So I was really impressed with the charging time. And then it also has this knurling, and kind of, if you can see the knurling right there, it's got a really, really strong knurling in here. So just a really, really nice, if you can see that, there it goes. I kind of get it in the camera there, where it's got the knurling. So it's got a really, really nice grip to it. It fits in the hand real well. Now there's two ways to charge this battery. The first way to charge this is to use the supplied magnetic. There also is a little USB-C connector right there where you can plug it in as well, and that's supposed to be like a fast charger as well. So there's a couple different ways you can charge this, which is pretty nice. What I really like about this flashlight is kind of the user interface. What I mean by that is it's one click on or off. It's hold for mode selection. You just kind of, you know, turn it one way or the other. To turn it on is super easy. So one button on, one button off. Then you go to the floodlight, and one button on, one button off. So it's super easy to use, and it's also super easy for the laser light, as you can see here. So, and you double click for turbo mode. So if you really want to if you want to kick it into turbo mode, you do if you want to do regular mode, you click it in once, and you got right now I have it on spotlight. And then if I want to go to turbo mode, I click it twice, and then it goes to turbo mode. So I do like that part. If you really want to kick it up a notch, you really can. Mine, I don't remember seeing I could be wrong, but I don't remember seeing a lanyard in the box. When I was looking it up online, it showed lanyard, but I have the box right here, and there wasn't a lanyard with it, which probably wouldn't use it anyway. Some of the things I've seen online, like on Amazon and stuff, it will show a lanyard on there. So it does include the magnetic charging cable, but it does not include a USB-C cable. At least mine didn't. Real life uses for this is camping, hiking, power outages, DIY work. I'm using it at work. I found this is kind of the smallest. It's a little heavier, but I find that this is more of the smallest EDC flashlight, everyday carry flashlight, that I can just clip on my pocket. I clip it in, I put it inside my pocket with the clip hanging out, and I go about my business every day. So I'm using a flashlight all day long, checking on motors and, you know, different equipment and stuff like that. So I always have to look inside stuff. So a flashlight to me is like, you have to have one. So what I like about this is it's super rugged. It's bright. It's versatile. You can use it pretty much anywhere. If you got some value out of this video, I appreciate it if you go down and hit the like and subscribe button, hit the bell icon, you'll get notified when I post a new video or live. This is Tim of the Air 21 back at you.
I'll be back.